Good afternoon, everybody. and welcome to the studio. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having a good day. Whoop, there's Kiba Butt. Whoop. Bye-bye. Get you a drink. Black Wolf Magic! Hey, thank you for the resub! Just what you needed today, fuzzy butts and clay. Yes. Well, we can provide both of those things. Though today it's going to be more in the form of glazes. We're adding color to the pots, and we might even be able to do a kiln opening at the end of stream, because if I remember right, I think one of my kilns is at around 300 degrees. Let me go check on that. But yeah, I think we'll be able to open one of them. $373, so it's closer to 400 than 300, but it's may need a glove to prop it open a little bit. Minnie's been over here warming herself against the kilns, and then the other one is at 700, so it's going to be a while on that one. Can you get the stilts out, though? I had 3 pairs of gloves, and now I have 1. Where do they all go? It's like socks. They disappear. And sometimes I can only find one of them. Here we go. We had a little bit of a blowout on one of them. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, where something pops in a glaze. Usually if something pops, it's going to be in a bisque. But I've got a piece in there. It's hot. I'm not going to touch it. But like the bottom corner just popped off. Ooh, no, I'm going to get the belly. I'm going to get that belly. There's not as much of it there anymore. I was like, how long can I do this before I get bit? Yeah, here we go. He's like, Mom, you know I don't like that. Got booty scratches, though. Kiba's just happy as he can be. He thinks he's getting away with something by sitting on the wheel and getting pets. I've got, well, I'll move this one. I think this is green. What do I need? I've got several colors that I'm going to do today. I've got gray. So what I've been doing for the past week since I've been glazing is trying to pick like one color and doing an entire kiln load of one color, because I have so many, it's had so much to do. I'm kind of towards the end of my runs here, so I've got several clumps of colors I can do. And so we're going to be doing the denim and white. I've got to do a little bit more of the black. I'm going to do the scrubland, which is the black and white. I need to get out purple, and I need to get out gray. And yellow. I'm going to get out the yellow and do a lot of things in that color, because I'm doing my yellows and oranges and pinks just to have a lot of springtime colors here for the show we've got going on in 2 weeks. 2 weeks exactly. So we will be there. 2 weeks from today is going to be one of the retail days. Oop, we plop. There we go. We plopping. There we go. Yeah. That's a good purr. Because there's no other comfy places for him to sit at all in the studio. The only place for him to rest his head is on the edge of the splash pan. He's got such a hard life. Such a hard life. I have a tiny, tiny bit of tree beard left, and I'm gonna try to get what I can out of the bucket. There it is. And glaze a few more pieces. I want to do some of the bourbon cups, and then I've got these, which really probably should be this color, not scrubland, the tree beard, because one of the Lord of the Rings pieces needs to be tree beard. This is the Lonely Mountain Tolkien sketch with the red dragon. And I think the tree beard is going to look really good. Where'd my sponge go? Hey, Laura. What is my favorite color? Purple. Purple. My favorite glaze color is really hard because, like, I like them all, but one of my personal favorites is the jade right here, the green, because it is one of the very first colors I ever made, and it's one that I still make from scratch, and I'm a little bit sad because after the next year, I may not have it anymore. So I'm going to have to do some experimenting because 2 of the main ingredients in it are no longer available. They are no longer on this earth. And so I've got to either do some experimenting to see if we can like recreate it with other materials, or just go with something different that is similar. Because that happens. It's happening a lot right now. Like, there's 3 different ingredients that have run out in the past year or 2 that are no longer available. And, like, in a historic sense, we know, I've always known about this, like, because we dig things out of the ground and we use them, and then, you know, they run out. And we have to find different versions of them. And that's why a lot of, like, ancient pottery techniques or ancient colors or pieces, you know, we say they can never be recreated again, not because we don't know how, but because those materials just aren't there anymore. But I did not expect it to happen, like, so rapidly. And so all at once. Now I've got 3 of these. Where's the other 2? So we have a purring cat lump here with his tail. You can tell he's not asleep because you can see his wagging tail there. But I say, like, I can make it for the near future, so I've got some time to figure out what I want to do with it, because I have some of the materials that I need to make it, because I tend to buy things in, like, 50-pound bags, and that'll last me a good long time. But if I had to pick a second color that was my favorite besides the jade, it would be the sweet pea, the green and purple and blue, because those are my favorite colors all put together in one. Alright, so I think we'll be able to get 3 out of this. Might add just a tiny bit more water here. Let's pour this on the outside. So I did these first just to see how much of the tree beard I had left. So this is how I do some of the glazing. If I have a full enough bucket, sometimes I just dunk the entire piece in the bucket. But when I'm low on the glaze, I have to just pour it on, which works, gives the same effect. All right, I got those 3, and then I need 2 bourbon cups. Go. Here we go. I've lost my second bourbon cup. He's just sitting here purring. He's proud of himself. Gonna get that belly. So what color should I do next? Should we go gray or black or purple? When I'm deciding which ones to do first, I like to do the colors that take the most layering first, because they, will need to dry longer. It's another reason to do this one, because we're going to put 2 more layers on top of this. And the first layer has to be dry before we put the second one. whatever sells best. Laura, is that your favorite color? I should say that's my favorite color. That's what I say when people ask me what is my favorite thing to make. I'm like, whatever has just been ordered. Something that's already been sold. Well, of those colors that I mentioned, I have things to glaze in each color. I just was deciding on which one to do first. But I think I'll do the gray. Now this is the gray, and it is a fairly full bucket. This is one of the colors that looks very similar on the finished piece to what's in the bucket. It's actually going to be a gray color. And you can see it now because there's no cats in the cat bed. It's the gray color right there. I get to wield my giant whisk of doom. Here's one of our knitting mugs. The yarn chooses the knitter. Now, even though I have a full bucket, I'm glazing these in 2 parts because it does help the glaze dry a bit faster if I glaze the inside first and then the outside. So I'm going to do that for pieces where I can, but for little things like this guy, I'm going to dip it. And this is going to be the base of one of our smallest little plant pots. It's the little dish that goes underneath it to catch the water. And the color I'm working on right now, it's gray, but the color combo that it will end up being is the unicorn farts. So it'll be the gray and blue and purple and pink. Just like this one. So this is the color that I'm working on right now. And this is a brand new mug. Yesterday I showed a different cat mug. I'm doing a few. I'm doing some cat themed things finally. And so this one says, "Women and cats will do as they please." I think the rest of the quote, it's a quote, and like the rest of the quote is something like, "Women and cats will do as they please, and men and dogs will just have to deal with it." Now this is one of the new wall pockets, and I think I will dip this one too. Let's see, because it does have a hole in it. If I can. May not be able to. I don't have enough room to get in there. Can I do it there without messing up anything? Let me see. I don't want to break it. Okay, I think that'll work. We've had a really good response to these online, the wall pocket flower vases, so I'm hoping that they'll do well at the show and at the shop. We're gonna I made them for the shop, but I'm taking them to the market as well. Laura, you love the cat mug. Well, like I said, they're brand new. These will be the very first ones, and so that's something else I'm excited to see how they do at the market. See the response to them. This is one of our gaming mugs. This is one of the D20s. And this is a logo mug for one of my neighbors, the Flying Pig Coffee Shop. And then this is a custom order, but this is one I'm going to start making myself. And like, I have quite a few Harry Potter sayings, and I wasn't going to add, I'd never have been inspired to add a lot more because I have a lot of them anyway. But this one is good. It says, "You're just as sane as I am," with Luna's glasses. Black Wolf, you used your D20 mug yesterday. You have some ginger cake tea that is amazing with some spiced honey. That does sound good. What about Taylor Swift mugs? You know, someone else just asked me about that, and I would have to take suggestions because I don't know like what would do good. I don't even know. So I am open to suggestions. Luna is your kind of spirit animal. You get sorted into Ravenclaw all the time. I had a fabulous time ruining everything. Maybe I'll have to look up some things because that would be something that we could carry at our shop too, because our shop is in Nashville. I've made my first Dolly Parton mug. Which, it's in one of these kilns that I'm going to open up. I don't know which one it's in, but it's, so I'm excited to see how it turns out. Got a rough spot, I need to sand it down. Laura, yes, the Cup of Ambition, yes. I can't believe I never thought of that. You know, somebody requested it, and I'm like, yes, I'm doing that. I think I've got another one here. It's, so you can kind of see it. It's, the Ambition is going to be pink, so it's got pink glaze in it. All right. Let's get a few more. And this is a garlic grater. The texture in there is rough, so it's very sharp, and it's going to be sharper once it gets glaze on it. But that's what it's supposed to do, so you can grate garlic or ginger or anything else. Add it to a recipe, or if you want to just leave it in the bowl here, and then add some pepper and some oil. You have a nice little dipping sauce. Give me more. We should make some like gamer mugs for Gen Con in different pride flag colors. Yeah, different than just the D20s. What should it have on it then? Like I've done the pride flag and then the trans flag, because I actually have those glaze colors, and so I'd have to like get some more like exact colors to do some of the others. I mean, that's what this one. This one is the heart. The word gamer. Like you see on the ribbons people wear. Yeah, there's an actual group that's there that gives those out. So, but it's probably not a something they would get upset about if I used it, because I see a lot of people using it. So this is another one of the wall pocket vases. So I can remember how to do this. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, we've got our hotel room for Gen Con, we've got our booth, and they are not allowing anybody to purchase a second booth this year. They're not allowing any expansion, at least for non-game related people. I'm sure some gaming people are allowed to purchase extra booths, but as far as the accessory people like myself, they said no, we are not doing that this year. So I'm going to have to put myself on a wait list to see if anybody cancels. But so that means they're full up. That means they are. That means they probably have an already pretty big wait list already. Careful now. What? It's been too long without scratches. I know, it's a hard life, buddy. It's a hard life. There's another of the wall pockets. And this one is a butter keeper, so two-part piece. And I will fire the two pieces together, so the pink area here is covered, that's wax on there, so the glaze won't stick to that area, and I can fire it together without it sticking. What? And a pie plate, not pie plate, a bread baker. I wonder if I can dip this. I wonder. Let's see. It's going to be awkward either way. What's the matter, old man? He's making sure I got my 2% cat fluff in every piece. Haha. And now for the bottom half of these other mugs. Wait, no, there is one more. I forgot one. Now that I've cleaned that off. And it's a big one. It's a 32-ounce tankard for Lost Viking Metalworks. If you are here, I am glazing your mug. But first I gotta give Kiba the scratches. Hey Cobalt Reaver, good afternoon. That's a U-size tankard. You have one of these, don't you? Black Wolf, I think you do. Oh, Kiba. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Come on. Yeah. I had stuff in his way. And he's normally really good about being careful. Like, he was hesitant, but I didn't want him to, like, freak out and try to go somewhere different. You use them to keep your pins. Oh, no, I say it's comically large. Yeah. Impractically large. Look, I found a new table. So much more room. Mr. Rainbow, hello. We are adding color to the pots. We are glazing today. We're just being a bit lazy. So the color that's in the bucket is the gray, and it is actually the gray that's on the bottom of this color. This is the unicorn farts, and that's what these are going to end up looking like, hopefully. We'll put the first layer of gray on here, and then we'll layer other colors on top after the first one dries. And they will all melt together to hopefully make this purplish, purple, blue, and pink color. That's right, the Horde. I remember your logo, but the Horde, you have a 32-ounce tankard. So this is one of the colors that actually like looks in the bucket like what it's going to look like afterwards. A lot of them don't. And that's because the colors used in glazing are metal, usually metal oxides versus pigments. So they don't change colors until they get to over 2,000 degrees. Really, they don't change color really until they get over 2,200 degrees. when they start to melt, because the kiln will fire. We're going up to 2232 degrees Fahrenheit, and the kiln gets to that temperature where everything just melts just a little bit, so that it gets runny like we like it to be, but not hot enough that it causes everything just to run off of the pot. Well, hopefully. There's always a little bit of anxiety when you open the kiln, hoping everything will turn out all right. Like, I opened the kiln when I started the stream, like I'm letting it cool down, and I saw something on top that had a little, like, it may have had air bubble or something in it, and part of the mug just popped off. Now, I really don't think it was an air bubble. I'll look at it once it cools down. I'm thinking it was probably, might have been a piece of plaster or something. That sounds more like what a piece of plaster would do. Hey, Jesse, where's the cats? You actually just missed Kiba. I think he's checking the status of his food bowl, which is a very important part of a cat's day. And so I'm sure he'll be back at some point. And he may choose to go take a nap under the kilns today, because I have had 2 of them running, and that is one of his favorite napping spots. You've been, Black Wolf, you've been trying to come up with an excuse to order a new mug with your Sugar Skull at design. Yeah. I think last time I talked to you, you were talking about moving. Did that ever happen? Oh, Magic, thank you. That's very kind. The Star Wars designs are something else that I have to, like, kind of, like, not gauge myself, but kind of, like, hold myself back a little bit, because there's so many things that you could do that would be really cool designs. But, like, I've already got, like, 2 shelves worth of Star Wars designs, so I don't know, like, where I should draw the line. I game after my bedtime. No, I used that one already. Yeah. I've got it with the D20 on it, and I probably need to make like a video game version, like put a game controller on it. Oh yes, yes they do. All right, let's do one more. Oh, your mom's been using your mugs lately, even though she complained they were too big at first, but she makes hot chocolate for herself every day, yep. I remember you got her one of the smaller mugs. All right, let's see. Black or purple next? Let me make sure I got everything. But which one next? Black or purple? She doesn't use it now. Oh no. Sounds like she needs a new mug of her own. Well, the black glaze is right here, so we're gonna do black. Oh, yellow's an option too. I've got to do yellow, and it's right there. Also handy. Head honcho, yeah. Blue Felgar, hey, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the 65 months. How have you been? So we got a little bit of the black glaze left. Let's see if I have enough to dip half of this one. This is one of the Ikebana flower pots. Okie dokie artichoke. I think I can do this. I'm doing all right. Yeah, we've been trying to stay busy. We've got a show coming up in exactly 2 weeks. And it's a show, a lot of the shows we're doing now are the like fandom shows, like game conventions or comic conventions, sci-fi conventions, things like that, pop culture conventions, actually now. But this one is going to be a fine art show. So that's why I've been making and glazing a lot of my bakeware and serving items. Now this one is going to be white on the inside, and then it's going to overlap about halfway with white on top of the black to be a gray color. So very, very neutral tones, but very nice. You're confused. Why are you confused? Oh, you didn't realize the glaze area and the wheel were the same place. Yes. So we have the cameras and monitors set up, and so I just move things around. It's all the wheel and the cameras and everything stay in the same place. Sometimes I put a board over the wheel, or sometimes there's a cat here. But yeah. Now, it's only been like this for a year or two, maybe 3 now. But it used to be 2 different areas. We moved all the production stuff into the back of the building here. This way I'm not having to move the cameras around. And all the dusty, dirty parts of the process are all back here in one place. Do I show the kiln unloading? Yes. So the last couple of streams, I think we've done a kiln opening every stream, just whenever the kiln was ready, and I'm hoping to do one today. Like the kiln, when I opened it at the start of stream here, it was at like 375, so I'm letting it cool down. So maybe by the time we get a few layers of glaze on here, we'll be able to open it up, or I'll be able to empty it. Feels like you haven't missed much, but sometimes you have, yeah. We still have Minnie and Kiba. And you still use your mugs a lot? Good. This one has a flaw in it. I'm going to get another one. Gotta remember what I'm doing. All right, now these guys, it's really hard to see, but they have orange glaze on the outside. And they're going to be black on the inside. And on the rim. This is going to be the portal glaze. And it's eventually going to go from black to blue to orange. This one's going to be Starry Night. The blue and black. Well, hey, Minnie. Mm-hmm. Come on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me move my stuff out of your way. What color is this glaze going to be? This is going to be the Starry Night, the blue over black. And surely I have something I can show you that's going to be blue over black. So what's in the bucket right now is black, and it's the bottom color here. Why do you want to go that way? She's being careful. She's stepping through everything. This is why I'm nervous, because she's just walking through everything. But very rarely does she knock anything over. But anyway, this is the color that they're going to end up being. It's the blue over the black. And you've got to apply the black first, and then we'll put the blue around the rim. I've learned not to stack things more than 2 high, because stray tails can knock things over. Mm-hmm. What's the matter? You like the poisoned apple? No, that is the name. Those are the black over the green. Another D20 that's going to be the blue and the black. And then this one is going to be red over black for the Hellfire Club. And then this is the chemical formula for bourbon. So this is the Kentucky bourbon mug. And I'm going to make it red and black. Red over black, yeah, and then poisoned apple sounds good for Halloween, yes. Yeah, I called black over green poisoned apple, and then the black over purple, which I'm going to do some today, is the Hocus Pocus. And then our D20 mug. Who needs a paintbrush when you got your fingers? Look. All right. Maybe it's not spam. Be right back. We're back. We are back. There we go. Let's see, where was I? Here we go. Hey, Knitter Girl. Good afternoon. Oh, Knitter Girl, you're very welcome. Did y'all do anything special? You're going out tonight. Good. Why, hello, Kiba. What? Oh, did you hear that? Come on. There you go. Ooh. There's a purr. That is all for the black right now. I will need to get it out again to go over some of the other colors, but for right now I'm done with it. I think I will do purple next. Do I have to cuddle first? Here we go. We're gonna cuddle. We're gonna cuddle. That tail. You wanted to cuddle. There you go. Yeah, the camera really can't decide what it wants this color to be. Now this is one of the colors that does change quite a bit during the firing. It looks blue right now, but it's going to be a dark purple. So it's going to be this color, which I promise is purple, even if it does look a little bit blue on screen. And then a lot of the pieces are going to be this combo. Some of them are going to be solid purple, but they'll all get this color on them somewhere. This is one of my little glazed chip test pieces, and I need to do, like I've got over here, I need to do one in sweet pea because I broke the other one. So we're going to start off with that. Hey, it's okay. And Daniel said, like, he called right after, so it was okay, asking if I got it. And on his end, his phone wasn't letting him. He didn't hear you at all, but you said you could hear him. And now we got an ad break. Another D20. Do we have any nerds in here? Oh, plop. Sweet Tooth Cafe, nice. This is another one of our newer mugs. Based on the ACOTAR books. But Diomedes, thank you again for the recommendation. You told them to ask for Kiba when they called, right? That's appropriate. This is another of my newer mugs. I'm finally doing cat mugs. It says if man could be crossed with the cat, it would improve man, but it would deteriorate the cat. It's a Mark Twain quote. Hey, chaotic kitten. He's just sitting here purring. He is very proud of himself. He thinks he's getting away with something by sitting on the wheel. Oops. Helps if I don't bump it against the edge of the bucket. Let me see, I've got one here that's a custom order and I want to make sure I'm glazing it the right color. Hey, Saucy, they always sit on the wheel. Yeah, it's the petting spot. It's the spot I pay the most attention to, so that's where they must sit. Yes, it is Sweet Pea. Thank you, buddy. If I fits, I sits. Yes, perfect size. Salsa, you're hanging out on both Kick and Twitch. Well, thank you for the views on both. You can't wait to start fostering? You're starting to foster kittens? Or you're getting to foster some kittens? That's dangerous. It's dangerous. That's how we ended up with 11 at one point. Well. Salsa, you didn't know we came over there. Well, we've been multi-streaming for a little bit. Fostering kittens is just denying that you're a cat lady. Oh, you're going to foster for a rescue that specializes in senior cats and dogs. Oh. Kitty's around Kiba's age. Yeah, Kiba's actually closer to 16 now. He is he's an old man. We this summer we will have had him for 15 years. And he was a stray. He was a full-grown stray, so we just add a year to that. So he's somewhere around 16 years old. Minnie is 6, around 6 years old. Yeah, because she came to us in February of 18, and the vet said thought she was around 6 months old. So. Rookie, thank you so much for the sub. And good afternoon. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Good night for you, Rookie. Well then, a good evening. I'm working with my purple glaze right now. I know it looks blue, but this is going to be a nice dark purple color once it's fired. And a lot of these are going to be this color combo. So I'm doing the purple right now. It'll be the green, blue to purple combo. Shasta, hello. I know purple is my favorite color. Here we'll have a purple soup bowl. And then I've got this one, which I don't know if it'll fit in my bucket or not. I don't know if my hands and the pot can fit in the bucket. So I'll put it this way. Nope. Just barely not. Wonder if I have anything that I can pour the glaze into. Because I really don't want to pour the glaze onto this. It leaves streaks in the on the pot, and I don't like it. Shasta, you like that one? Yeah, I call it the sweet pea. It is one of my favorites. I may just have to pour it on. Sideways. Well, for this, I really want the purple to be like on the inside of the bowl and on the outside, and then the top part to be green, just like the mug. And it's too small to just sit in there. Trying to decide the most economical way to do this without like getting glaze all over myself. Here we go. I've got a big tub. Great big tub that's kind of greenish in color. Teal. Just enough green to get caught by the green screen. All right. I will let this be the last thing that I glaze, though. So I'm going to do the other purple things first. Pottery Dojo, hello! Hey, thank you for the raid! We're trying to figure out how to glaze something that won't fit in the bucket. Please do, Knitter Girl. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I've got a show that I'm getting ready for in exactly 2 weeks. Okay, I think that's it. We'll dip the other half of those purple ones. I'm having a pretty good day, but I don't think I'm having as good a day as Kiba. How many pieces will I bring to Gen Con? I will bring at minimum 1,000 pieces. That will be mugs, and then if I think I can, I'll try to do. My goal will be 1,500. Now, we won't have room for that many pieces in the booth, so like what we had to do last year is we loaded our displays beforehand with like a certain amount of stock for each piece and just labeled everything else in the van so that we could restock every day. 2 days of throwing, yeah! Two days of throwing, not being able to move for a week. I did, like I think it was 2 years ago, I did a run seeing how much I could do, and I did 1,000 pieces in 10 days. I think I actually did it in 9 days, but I don't need to do that again. That I was hurting by the end of that. Fire Daniel in the kiln? I mean, I threaten to do that all the time, but I'm not really serious. Alright, let's figure out this colander. Here we go. Here we go. Not painful at all. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good about your 40 throws in a session. Yeah, but what are you throwing? Yeah, I'm only ever going to claim to do like 100 of the small things in a day, because the bigger things, it just takes so much more out of you. First time you were here, what was that pour? Yeah. So I have these 5-gallon buckets full of glaze, and I had a piece that I just glazed that is bigger than my buckets. So I poured my glaze into this tub to dip the piece, and now I'm pouring it back in. Alright, and that was my purple. So I'm going to move it out of the way. And I think it is time to do yellow. That's what this one is. Yeah, buddy. I know it's been a while since I gave you some scratches. But Hailstone, welcome to the studio. Good afternoon. I saw you try to bite me. See if we can get him in all 3 cameras. If he'll stand up, his tail will be in the top. There we go. So this is Kiba. This is my supervisor. He's got a hard life. Seeing if you could hear that purr. Alright, I'm going to change out my water bucket before I do the yellow because it is such a light color. And be right back. Hope this isn't making horrible sounds in your ears. Who needs a be right back screen when you got Kiba? Mr. Demanding over here. cleaning off my whisk a little bit, so again, so I don't contaminate the yellow. Ooh, angry tail. Earlier today, I just had my Epsom salt solution, and what did I do with it? He's like, well, pet me while you think. There's. Since we've got an ad break, I'm gonna go warm this up. Be right back. Much better. See, I'm back. So Epsom salts dissolved in warm water and added to a glaze will help it keep from separating, and that's what I'm wanting. So I'm adding a little bit to this one. Or we'll keep it from separating as quickly. Helps keep all the particles suspended in the water. Oh, I need a little bit of wax on this one. So I've got, of my Dolly Parton mugs, I've made 3 of them, and I made 1 pink, 1 blue, and I'm making 1 yellow. But I'll let that wax dry a little bit. If I put this here, you gonna knock it off? Cat butt. So this one is a Hufflepuff mug. You ready to get down? Come on. Come on. At his age, he doesn't need to be jumping around a lot. I know he does when I'm not here, but I try to help him. Plus, I've got stuff spread everywhere. So some of the pieces I have here are going to be yellow and blue, and some are going to be yellow and pink. It's one of our air plant pots. And then a soap dish. What's more fun than a yellow flower pot? Hey, Princess Sparkle Fart! That is so much fun to say. Now I know why people get so happy when they see the glazed unicorn farts. We are glazing yellow things at the moment. Whoops. This one needs wax. Both of these need wax. All right, now we have wax. Doing 2 yellow flower pots. Alright, who wants some yellow soup bowls? See, I don't always get to make things in these fun, bright colors. I'm just making a little bit of everything right now. No, you can't tell they've even got any glaze on them. And that actually can be problematic because if I miss a spot, like it's hard to tell if you've missed a spot. So I've had pieces go through the kiln and they were like missing this big like section of glaze because it was yellow and I thought it was covered. Got some more Hufflepuffs. Wait. I should have been dipping this. Well, I'm here now. Let's dip this one. We gotta have a yellow captain's mug. So I don't know which one I want this to be, like the pink or blue over yellow. Now this is a 1-quart pitcher. I think I'd like to make it the blue and yellow. I'm just kind of deciding as I go. That is the hardest part of sometimes is just picking the colors when you're just making things for stock. But how's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Knitter Girl, I'm doing well. Do you know where you're going for supper tonight, Knitter Girl? For your anniversary? What type of food it is? Swiss Chalet, a chicken place. I've got at least 2 more, and I'll see if there's anything else that needs to be yellow. I think this is the most yellow things I've done at one time, not like, except for like a big batch of Hufflepuff mugs. See, I did soup bowls. I don't have any more of the flower pots. Have to wait for my next bisque to do any spoon rests. So I think that's it for the yellow. I do have one more color to do, but I have thoroughly run out of room, so I'm just going to wait. Well, take that back. I've got two colors, and I missed one. The yellow one over here. I waxed it and then set it aside. And this one's just going to be solid yellow. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's a good place to stop. I could get the white out and layer some stuff on top. I'm gonna go see what the kiln's at. Oh my gosh, what is all this? Hey everybody. Sorry, I was like talking to myself and not paying attention. What is all this? Sisters of the Hook, Back to Earth, Creep Tart, Jenny's Craft, Viking Creations. Hey, I remember you. Cat and Cauldron. Welcome everybody. Good afternoon. It's the host raid on Kick. Ooh. Princess Sparkle. It does. It does. It says a Cup of Ambition, and I've got one in one of my two kilns that I want to open up. They're the very first one's in there, and I want to see what it looks like. I don't remember which kiln it's in. It's probably in the one that's warmer. But here is another one like this. So it says Cup of Ambition, and the ambition is going to be pink on this one. So that's why it's kind of harder to read. But I want to make this one blue. I did a pink one, a yellow, and a blue one. And I just want to see which one I like best, see which one sells best. So what I'm going to do, I've got to layer on enough stuff that will fit in the kiln. So I can fire a kiln with all the stuff I've glazed right now. And yeah, because that's my very first Dolly Parton mug. It was a custom request for one of them, and so I've made more. And then, but we are in Southern Kentucky here, and so we're really close to Nashville, and our retail shop is in downtown Nashville. So I can't believe I'd never thought of that before, the Cup of Ambition. So that's my first Dolly mug. But I'm gonna go see. I've got to unload the kilns before I can put anything back in them. And one of them is cooled down. It's at 141. So 141 degrees. I can open that up fine. I probably don't even need gloves. The other one is 543. It's getting there. It's getting there. That's warm. But it's getting closer to a temperature where I can open it up a little bit. Though I don't think it'll be by the end of the stream. That's too much to ask for that kiln. So where is white? I think it's down here. So I'm going to put another layer on of glaze on some of these, and then we might open up a kiln. So this is solid white, and I do actually have something that needs to be solid white. So let's go ahead and glaze that before I forget. Because I do a lot of my glaze combos here where I layer different colors, but you can order anything you want. It's the biggest whisk you've ever seen. I know, it's my whisk of doom. I used to have like a drill that I would mix everything with, and I've killed 2 of them because they're not to be mixers, they're meant to be drills. So someone sent me that whisk as a joke, but it works really, really well. So I've used it. I've not gotten another drill. So this is the white. This is going to be solid white. And then start playing with the things that need to be half white. Here we go. So the white over the black is called Scrubland, and it's going to be like white on the top, gray where it overlaps, and then black on the bottom. And this is, if I can hold it now that the glaze dried a little bit, it's going to be a wall pocket vase. And this is just a regular shallow flower vase. And then a soup bowl. So a lot of the multicolored pieces that I make are just pieces dipped in different layers of glazes and some overlapping the others. So this is going to be the black, white, and gray. But welcome to the studio, everybody. This is how I add color to the pots. Normally I have cats up here with me too, but they've abandoned me for the moment. This is an oil bottle. It will get a little, like a oil bottle, a pour on top. Yep, I'll have to fix that later. Or I could just leave the drip. But I probably will just like wipe it off. Like that. It's a full moon tonight. Anybody else find it hard to sleep on a full moon? And then a 1 quart pitcher. Yes, especially when your cat pounces on you and uses your diaphragm as a trampoline. Oh, excuse me. Your diaphragm, like mine uses my bladder. And he comes and attacks my feet at 6:30 every morning. Because he's starving and I've never fed him. We also have the black cat who wants to sit right in the doorway to sleep at night so that you trip over the black cat in the dark room and then act all indignant because you stepped on him. You woke up at 2 a.m. and your Vel is running around with the zoomies, and your left lower rib is sore. Yeah. We have some cats who walk very lightly and like you barely know they're there, and we have others who are not big cats, but like every paw like carries their entire weight. You put a nightlight out just in case you step on her. Yeah, that's smart. Alright, now I do need to dip these gray ones in the white a little bit. I'm going to give it another good stir. Now these are going to be the unicorn farts glazes, which is this one. So I know it's kind of got a glare on it, but the base color is gray. it's going to get white on top of it, and then 2 layers of pink. And with all of that together, you blending, you get lots of blues and purples and pinks all mixed together there. Double bubble, toil, and trouble. Alright, that's the white, and then I need the sea spray. There it is. Alright, so this is the sea spray, and it is the green color that gets layered over so many of the others. Camilla Poindexter, hello, welcome. Good afternoon. You don't normally watch this category, but it is somewhat relaxing watching pottery. It is, and it is the process is very relaxing for me to do as well, especially when I'm throwing and making the pieces. That's my favorite thing to do, and that's what I think is the most relaxing. But today I'm adding color to all the pieces that I've made. The color in the bucket is this color. It's the green that's on the inside here. And it layers over purple to make a bluish color. It layers over the chicory here to be a kind of a darker blue. And then the Starry Night is a cobalt blue, but I don't see a Starry Night thing. But I'm going to dip these first. These were the very first things I glazed today. That's the chicory color. That's what this color is right here. And this is a very runny glaze, so I don't put a lot of it on each pot because it is going to run. Which is what I want it to do because that looks so nice, right? But if it gets away from you, it just makes a puddle on the kiln. And that's not good. And then a couple of bourbon cups. Okay, this is going to be the portal color, and it's orange on the outside and black on the inside, and I'm going over the black with this blue. So it looks fun, but you know you would get mad having to clean everything after, yeah. I am, as you can see around here with all the clay splattered things, I'm not the best at cleaning up. Or paying attention, apparently. There we go. Just bumped the edges. So, the color, this is the color we're working on. This is what it's going to look like. So it's going to be black on the inside, and then the Starry Night Sea Spray over orange. Are there those cups on the wall? They are half cups. They are glaze examples. That's what this one is, which I need to put up on the wall. They're cups I cut in half to show off what the colors will look like. And I originally made this to take to one of my wholesale shows so I could make my samples all in one color and then show everybody the 30, it's going to end up being 36 different colors they could choose from. And when I made it, I didn't have this color, so I made this one to put up there, and I'm going to clean it up and rearrange it. Because I've got 2 of these frames that I'm going to take, because the show that I'm doing in 2 weeks is my wholesale show. It's the first day is wholesale, and then the second and third day are open to the public and they're retail shows. So the red one, yeah. Okay, and then I got a couple. Get this one on top. And then my dice. So this is going to be a D20. The pink parts here are going to be white. So it's going to stand out. Hold on, got a phone call. There we are, we're back. All right, let me get some more pieces to glaze. Now this is my test piece. Where'd my sponge go? I've lost my sponge. If I had a bingo card, like I kind of want to make a stream bingo card. If I had one, like that would be the free spot. Where's my sponge? Millet, you're looking at MMORPGs right now, and you found a Christian themed one. Like with like powerful saints or powerful religious figures. Huh. Doesn't say anything exactly, but the company that made it releases games on Sunday mornings only. Interesting. It's like you have religious themes in a lot of games. I just didn't know what you were like. If it was something specific. All right, I've got the big colander here. But I don't have to get my big tub of glaze back out, because I can just pour the glaze around the rim. And I know that it'll still look good. Because it's too wide to fit in the bucket. Clean up that line a little bit. And my fingerprints. And luckily this does have a foot on it, so I can grip it pretty easy. But I'm gonna go around here. Ah, come back. And then I'm probably gonna end up with some glaze on the floor, but... and on my shoes. But that's how it goes. Grip strength. And then this one, I don't know, I might still need that. That is a colander, yes. And this color is going to be the Stormy Skies, which is the blue over the gray. Bye, Chaotic Kitten. We'll see you later. Give the kitty some pets from you. I will. Lots of scratches. All right, and one more. That's what I needed the cup for. Is my bread baker. Here we go. Alright, that's it for a little bit. Gotta let these layers dry. And then I'm going to put another layer of this glaze on everything that's already gotten one layer. And but the what I've put on there now has to dry for a little bit. If I start layering the glazes too fast, then the glaze will just start peeling off the pots and I'll have to start over. But it's almost supper time, so it's a good time to take a break. So I am going to get out of here. Let's see who else is on. Let's see who we can raid. I'm seeing who's on, seeing what everybody's working on.
Biggest regret?
Looks like we got somebody doing some wood turning. I always like wood turning. It's a very relaxing process to watch, just like throwing. So it's called subliminal image. Has anybody ever watched them before? Well, we're about to. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on your Saturday, taking time out of your Saturday to help me get some work done here. I greatly appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, probably doing more of the same. Like I said, we've got about 2 weeks till my show, so we may even start the process over again. But because for once I'm a little bit ahead, knock on wood. But have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all later. Here we go.